Reporting live from Mexico, about 25 minutes from Puerto Vallarta, where there's a massive cartel war happening right now.
And the car was set on fire. All of their luggage has been burnt, including their clothes and passports, in fact. So it's a pretty scary, dire situation right now. We're being told, do not go out at all, do not walk in the streets, do not get in a taxi or an Uber, do not go to the airport.
Gente de Espartanas MX.
It's safe to say the situation in Mexico is dire right now and it's pretty out of control. We're going to take a look at some of the footage that then came out through social media of what's going on, and we're going to have a look into some people's personal stories of what they're going through right now, being stuck in the middle of this situation. What it look like TV.
I am back! What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did ya miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. And today y'all was scrolling through trying to find another topic, and it's just a lot of footage of what's going on down in Mexico. So, I bring you guys what I come across. So I'm just going to share to you what I done came across, and it's a lot of these inside insights from people that's on the ground right now in Mexico. So without further ado, let's let the people tell their story.
So everybody is being told to leave the area right now here on the beach. The tiki bar is being cleared out. All of these things are being cleared out. It's being roped off right now. They're asking that everybody vacate the area and leave immediately. You can see the smoke. I don't know if you can, the smoke in the sky. But we were just walking on the beach and we saw smoke everywhere. And we're being informed that there's major cartel violence happening right now all over Puerto Vallarta. Apparently, they've captured a top-ranking cartel member, and when that happens, all-out war happens. A number of cars have been set on fire, motorcycles set on fire. In fact, there were some attendees of Anarchapulco who were in a taxi cab. Taxi drivers are apparently targeted by the cartel. They were they had their car shot at. The taxi driver was, and the car was set on fire. All of their luggage has been burnt, including their clothes and passports, in fact. So it's a pretty scary, dire situation right now. We're being told, do not go out at all, do not walk in the streets, do not get in a taxi or an Uber, do not go to the airport. In fact, the entire airport may be shut down right now because of this cartel violence.
Never been so scared in my life. They're burning everything here in Puerto Vallarta. It just burned that also right there. We had to leave. They're throwing bombs everywhere.
As you can see, the situation look like it's getting worse by the minute. It's not really where you want to be right now. But let's check in with someone else that's stranded and they can't get out at the present moment.
Okay, it's about 6 o'clock here in Puerto Vallarta. We're locked down at the hotels. Absolutely no cars or buses on the road. Here's what I do know, and I'm not downplaying the seriousness of this because I think it is. I think there's a little bit of concern that tonight, after dark, things might escalate and get worse, but there is absolutely nobody out. The hotels are locked, nobody in or out of the resort. The airport has suspended all flights here in Puerto Vallarta. I will say that there have been no confirmed reports that the Puerto Vallarta airport was stormed by cartel members. I don't think that happened. It may have happened over in Guadalajara, but not here in Puerto Vallarta. Everything's very limited at the resort, but I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. We just want everybody to be safe. But when I say limited, it's the staff members. I know that there's all the staff members that were here early in the morning, around 9 o'clock when we started seeing them, are still there working, still there. So it's at limited capacity in what the resort can do. But we're here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out, but we will be able to keep the room if we need to stay here a few days. Again, that's all the information I have. I'm not really getting any news coming in from outside. So the signal doesn't work in our room. I don't know if that's just a room thing or if it's actually a full signal that nobody's getting information. But that's where we are. 6 o'clock. We'll see what happens after dark. I just want to say, if you're staying in Puerto Vallarta and you're at a hotel or resort, be kind to the staff members, be good to them. They're doing the best they can. They're busting their asses, and just be appreciative of what they're doing to make your stay safe and enjoyable in the midst of all of this. So I just want to point out there, I'm incredibly grateful for the staff members that have been working nonstop. I mean, even our room was made up and cleaned, and that's like above and beyond. We didn't expect it, but just be kind to the staff.
Special thanks to my man Mikey C. And if Mikey C, if you see this, please take the shirt off. Now is not the time to look like a tourist. Like, we got to start being aware in these situations. That's not the shirt for this situation. Because if something bad were to happen, you're standing out like a sore thumb. Right now is the time where you want to look as plain and look like the help. But anyway, let's check back in with my man Dan Dix from earlier. As you can see, you heard the man say it. He said that he was advised to stay in the hotel. He said it.
Do not go out at all. Do not walk in the streets.
Now let's see what Dan Dix is up to right now.
This is Dan Dix here reporting for Press for Truth, coming at you here live in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Just had the military driving past me, and as I understand it, I should not be around anywhere where the police or the military are, because they are the target right now. As you can see, this whole place is like deserted right now because there's burning cars back there, burning cars right here, still smoldering, and the situation is incredibly intense. As I'm sure you've already heard, there was a top drug lord cartel member, El Mencho, who has been killed. I believe there was a $15 million bounty on this man's head, and he is now dead, and that has caused this whole situation to pop off. The place looks like an absolute war zone right now, folks. Cartel has been setting up blockades in the streets, stopping cars. A whole bus was set on fire. You've got cartel members who literally look like the military. These guys are serious. These guys mean business. Costco was set on fire. A hospital was under attack, people running for their lives. There was the Guadalajara airport that was under attack. People literally running all over the place, screaming and crying.
Gente corriendo.
Puerto Vallarta airport as well has had a big scare. A lot of people were evacuated on the tarmac. Had to run out on the runway to get away from the intense situation. And it seems like it's not about to slow down anytime soon. As I understand it, the cartel have announced that they are going to be entering private homes and potentially hotel resorts at 5 p.m. Our time, if their demands are not met. So this thing could be just the beginning of what we're seeing here. I mean, the situation is so intense. I've been doing reports from my resort where there was just smoke surrounding all over the place, cars being lit on fire everywhere. And, I've been posting those to my Twitter, Dan Dix PFT. A lot of people have been re-uploading the footage and just saying, look at this footage, a tourist guy. I'm not a tourist, guys. I'm a journalist. I'm here working, actually. I've been speaking at a conference for the last 5 days, in attendance at this conference, and I'm here now documenting on this situation live. And it was a little scary being over there right as I'm starting the video. I had military rolling up on me, and as I understand it, that could often be cartel members. And if it's not, these guys are the guys who are being targeted by the cartel members. So very, very intense situation popping off right here. As I said, go to my Twitter if you want to keep up to date with my reports on this. Dan Dix PFT. Again, I don't really care if people re-up the footage and get it out, without credit to me. The most important thing is we get the word out about what's happening here, and that the situation is pretty dire. I mean, people are dying. It's rather intense. It's rather scary. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fly home tomorrow. I'm supposed to get on a plane, but as I understand it, the airports are currently shut down. So that may still be the situation tomorrow. So stay tuned for my coverage. I might be stuck here for a little while. If you guys want to support me, go to pressfortruth.ca. Make sure you follow me on all the major platforms that I'm posting on. And if you want to financially support my efforts to cover this, you can go to pressfortruth.ca/donate. But again, the most important thing right now is just to share this information. You're not going to get a lot of this probably from the mainstream media, and I'm here on the grounds. So I will do my best to bring you the truth of what's happening here. So just wanted to give you this quick little update, guys. Stay tuned for more. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.
First off, I'm gonna need everybody to go give Dan Dix a follow. He is doing a great service for all of us, giving us a bird's eye view from the ground level. And I want to say to Dan Dix personally, man, take your behind in the house. It's crazy out there right now.
Reporting live from Mexico, about 25 minutes from Puerto Vallarta, where there's a massive cartel war happening right now.
Go.
Puerto Vallarta is on fire. The airport is shut down. All local businesses and transportation shut down. And along the highway, all the way from Puerto Vallarta, there's one major highway from there to all the little towns. Along the highway, buses, transports, Ubers, taxis are all being lit on fire on the highway. So we have been told not to leave. We're safe at our condo. I will report back with more information.
Ay, Nacho, véngate para acá, por favor. Jaime. Jaime, vente. Ay, no.
In case you was wondering why they was trying to close up the shop in such a quick fashion, they didn't want this to happen.
Vámonos. Vámonos.
Juarez.
My man Dan Dix was out there, still out on the streets after all that chaos, but he was trying to give us a bird's eye view. But it's still people over there after all this chaos, all this bombs, all this fire, that's still out walking the streets to walk the streets.
No bueno. Oops, watch out. Look, get careful. No, you're not paying attention. Oh, geez. Let's go. Follow me. Just follow me. It can't explode anymore. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh, well.
I just walked past her a few minutes ago.
I don't like any of this. This isn't nice. Run for the hills.
How are you doing?
Okay.
We're on the wrong street, I think.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, gosh. But listen, they've already hit this street. So I think we're okay. You know, it's a shame. I wish I could get a cup of coffee.
I need a drink.
I don't even drink that much. I need a cup of coffee. You need a drink. Oh my God, self-centered to the extreme. The world, everything's exploding. Oh, and there's a little lady sweeping up the leaves. You know, nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes. She's like, oh, okay, whatever. Been there, done that.
Scrubbing with the broom.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Everything's gonna be. There she is. Oh, the leaves. Okay.
God, they really hit the street.
They really hit the street real bad. This is bad. Oh my God, there's a huge truck that's blown up over there.
Man, where is the cartel when you need them? It's like, nah, I'm playing. But come on, man. You out there, it's all this going on, and you out walking around just to walk around talking about a cup of coffee? Come on, man. We have to be more self-aware than that right there. Like, I'm disappointed in that clip. Because the thing my man didn't know, he didn't know that the whole tone of the whole situation shifted. Probably about the time he was making that comment, because it went from them being mad at the Mexican government because the Mexican government took out their leader to them being mad at the Mexican government and them being mad at Americans because somebody from the American government jumped up there and took responsibility for it. So the whole tone of this thing then switched, especially if you a tourist. They're under fire right now.
The cartels have just issued via social media a warning. Do not leave your houses. There's going to be a huge mess because of the dirty government. We have orders to finish everyone who crosses our path, and we don't want to harm the citizens, the people. Everyone in their houses until it is announced that you can come out and everything is under control. This is being put out all over social media, letting the citizens know, stay indoors and stay safe. Don't be out there. We have video of Canadians at resorts on roofs, looking down at all the devastation. The airfields over most of the airports in Mexico have been completely shut down. There is no flights going in and out as of now until further notice. Still no message being brought to the people by Claudia or anyone on her team. So until we get that, we'll have to wait and see. Also, nothing has been brought up by the administration here in regards to what's happening in Mexico.
See, so while my man walking around playing games talking about he wanted coffee, the cartel then sat back and waged all-out war on everything outside, and you playing around because you don't understand the gravity of the situation. And I can guarantee that he is not on Mexican Twitter. He do not know what's going on around there. We have to be self-aware, and we definitely have to be self-aware when we on foreign lands. And we definitely have to be on self-aware when we on foreign land and there's pretty much many wars breaking out. Myself personally, I can't understand why my man out there playing, because I was out there last summer and on a random Friday or Saturday night when the vibe is supposedly cool and everything is perfectly fine and okay, I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. To me, if you feel as if though you need pickup trucks full of cats with machine guns and masks just for the little tourist area and the club little section area, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to have a Fat Tuesdays and 8 steps later walk by somebody in the mask with an AK-47, man. Like I'm cool with that. And that's when it's good vibes. The vibes are bad and you walking around playing. I can't understand some people. I think it's best if you over there right now is to pretty much try to blend, stop all the flashy stuff, try to blend in and hide, because the lady explained to you that trying to drive and get out is not really going to happen right now. They're going to bump into you on the highway and they're going to burn your car.
They're burning universities and they're getting ready to block borders between the U.S. and Mexico. They're going to light trucks on fire is what they're implying. You're starting to see it on the highways. They go in and out where trucks are parked sideways and they're lit on fire so nobody can get through. Also, many of the citizens that are in Puerto Vallarta, where this all started, are saying there's no cops or military anywhere. Everybody's being told to shelter in place, don't go outside. It is not safe. There is nobody there to save you, is what is being implied by the citizens. Some people were caught out doing shopping, doing errands, and are nowhere near home, and their family members are frantic because roads are getting blocked and they're unable to make it back home. So it's getting worse as time goes on. There's going to be a lot more to come, I'm sure. If I hear anything important, I'll let you guys know.
The people that made it to the airport, a lot of them right now are kind of regretting the thought of going to the airport, because it's just a lot of people right now that's trapped in the airport.
No mames. ¿Están bien?
Gente de Espartanas MX.
Gente espartana, seguimos aquí. Otra vez, otro susto. Nos volvimos a resguardar. Quería platicarles que había suspendido el partido, pero bueno, otra vez empezó esto. La gente de repente se espanta, no sabemos realmente qué pasa. No se escucha absolutamente nada, pero la gente empieza a correr. Gente de Espartanas MX, está un caos en el aeropuerto de Guadalajara. No sabemos qué está pasando. La gente empezó a correr de la nada. Nos estamos resguardando en este lugar. Gente que estaba a las afueras del aeropuerto, pasando el punto de control, nos comentaba que estaban resguardados en un búnker porque gente del narcotráfico se encontraba afuera tratando de tomar el aeropuerto. Por ahora no sabemos qué vaya a pasar. Estamos aquí, varias personas resguardadas. Realmente es un momento de mucho pánico entre la gente. Esperemos que esto pueda resolverse, que no pase a mayores. De repente la gente empezó a gritar, empezó a correr. Estamos por el momento esperando a ver qué pasa. Aquí estamos en la zona de abordaje. No se ha escuchado ninguna balacera, no se ha escuchado ninguna explosión, solo la gente se espantó y empezó a correr. Esperemos que no pase absolutamente nada, gente de Espartana. Seguimos aquí reportándoles. Evidentemente el partido se va a suspender, que es lo que menos importa ahorita. Aquí vamos a continuar platicándoles qué es lo que está pasando. Al parecer solo fue un susto.
Well, there it is. That's just a little inside peek on what's going on in Mexico right now. I'd like to send my thoughts and my prayers to everybody that's going through that situation, and everybody that has a loved one that is going through that situation. Hopefully it gets resolved peacefully with the least loss of life as possible. But look like things are getting a little out of control right now. So this video is going to end like all the other videos. Hit me up in the comments section and let me know how you feel about everything you have just witnessed.
Tell me how you felt about what just happened there.
And if you made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.